Alright, it's the first day of a long weekend for me. Maybe I'll make a couple, 3, 4 videos this weekend. I need to get this car out, or what there is of it, out, because I've got to work on a few others this weekend. So I'm going to get everything cleared off it, and I'm going to push it out while it's still cool out. It's probably 7:30 now. I've been lounging around. You know, I don't get to do that much. And so I'm going to push this out before it gets hot. Perfect in here, 70. Alright, as you can see, I got the Mustang in here. I'm going to sell this thing. I can't keep these many cars around here, even though this thing's fun to drive. I got to fix the computer. I got to dial it up a little bit. I'm going to let her go. So, somebody commented that this should have an A9L computer in it, which I ain't no Ford guy, but that way may well be. This is an A9P. I don't know. It runs. It runs better, definitely, since I changed those 2 capacitors, but I didn't change the other one. I now have that one. I'm going to go ahead and take it apart and see what I see. Alright, I just put the last capacitor in. The old one didn't look bad, as I could tell, but I don't know how to test them, so they say they're always bad, so I put one in it. I checked on buying another computer. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this thing together and see what happens. And then I'm going to start cleaning it up. Alright, I can't remember if I did any videoing, but I put in that other capacitor in the computer and put it in the car and turned the key on. I haven't cranked it up because it's in here and on the lift, but I still got no check engine light. Nothing. I put the little wire in the test port, no check engine light. So I ain't sure if the computer's junk still, even after my professional amateur repairs, or somebody took the check engine light out, which I suppose I ought to investigate. But for the moment, I'm gonna buff the parts I didn't get buffed before, and clean the wheels and stuff like that, because I'm getting this thing ready to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. You know what's funny? It ain't ha-ha funny either. I've had a couple people say, oh yeah, I love detailing cars. I said, I'll pay you. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's easier to say you want to do it than it is to do it, I guess. So I'd be doing it myself. Hey, there's an old saying. I used to read books all the time when I had more time, but the Louis L'Amour books, one of the phrases in there was, if you ever need help, just look down at the end of your arm. Hey, you gotta take the lens cap off. So here I was gonna buff just the lower side where I didn't last time. I got to noticing if I buffed a little higher, it started looking better. So, you know how it is. I got carried away again. So now I gotta buff the rest of the car. And probably paint that where it's ugly. You know, this would make somebody a nice car. Perfect project car. Alright, I'm going to set it down and buff it up a little bit higher. Then clean the glass. I got to see if we got some stuff to clean the wheels. I'll be at this a while. Well, there's half the hood buffed again. I don't know if it just deteriorated that fast or I didn't do that good of a job the first time. Regardless, I'm doing it. All I got left is that part of the hood and the top of the fender. And then I'm gonna have to go to waxing and clean windows and shining wheels and all like that. Maybe I should get some black paint. Hit that. What do you think? That's pretty ugly. Look at what all I done there. Masked it off and painted the trim black. It was really ugly here. Really ugly. It still kind of is. We're getting a good bit of thunder out there, but it ain't rained. It has not rained. It hasn't rained here in a month. It's rained all around us. but no rain here. You know, one of the greatest mysteries of being a parent, you have stuff, but you don't have stuff. You know you bought stuff, but you can't find that stuff. Like forks, or spoons, or dishes, or cups. You buy them, but you still don't have any. And wax. I know I've got wax coming out my ears around. Well, that's not exactly what I was trying to say. I've had a lot of wax, but I ain't got no wax. Can't find no wax. And it ain't because anybody around here is waxing anything, I'll tell you that. I don't know. Let me see what I can find. Surely it's not my organizational skills. Well, I kept digging around and I found some wax. I found this. And this classic vinyl top wax. I ain't got not one vehicle with a vinyl top. It's been around a minute, hasn't it? Made in the USA. Yeah, this stuff's old. I ought to give that to my buddy Got Milky 1. He's got cars with vinyl tops. I don't know how that stuff is, but we'll see. Alright, it's 5 o'clock and it's gone to raining. I can't believe it. That's good. That's good. That's good. Anyway, I can't continue waxing because my paint's a little wet there. And the best thing to do is just walk away and let it be. So I need to go buy a shop vac because mine is kaput. And I probably should take a shower since I've been sweating like crazy and don't want to scare folks away with my odor. Yeah. Alright. Oh, and here in a few days I made the final decision on the heads for this motor. And we're going to be using that intake. Alright, now it's Saturday morning. And it's time for me to unmask the black and see how it looks and finish waxing it. And then once I get done doing that, I need to clean the inside. That's what I need to do. Clean all the glass, clean out the interior. I took this piece off. That's kind of broke. I should have fixed that last night, but I didn't do it. It's broke. Right there and right there. I think a little epoxy will get me in business. And then a little paint. What else? Oh, I gotta clean the wheels and stuff like that. So that's what I'm fitting to do probably the rest of the day. I ought to stop sometime though. I need to rebuild that head. My cousin's got the tractor and got all the parts, and I think he's gonna push the sleeves in and or out and then in and all that this weekend sometime, so I better get busy. Well, I'm pretty excited about that. That thing's shined up pretty good. I buffed it all again and waxed it.
You only do one side of the cotter pin?
That's all you need.
Uh-oh.
She's trying to put it together. She probably will. Yeah, trying to. She probably will. Alright, now I gotta clean the glass, shine the wheels. Could spray black paint up in there, but I don't think I'm gonna. That's pretty good, but you got the tread facing the wrong way.
No, I don't.
It's gonna get stuck.
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta have the treads pointing the right way.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I'm just messing with you. It just rolls. But that's a pet peeve of mine.
No difference on the functionality of the thing.
Look at the inside of the trunk here. Look here. A Marlboro. That's a Mel Gibson one there. Probably better not smoke that. Even got a little cover there for something. I ain't sure what. I found a Canadian penny. Might send that to DD Speed Shop. You know, to help him out. Check this out. I found this under the floor mat on the passenger side. Drivers training pursuit scenarios. Officers monitoring an intersection for stop sign violations. Officer observes a vehicle roll through a stop sign and make a traffic stop. As the officer begins to exit the patrol vehicle, the suspect vehicle drives away from the stop. Dispatch states that the vehicle may match a vehicle described in an armed robbery that took place that morning in Division X. At this point, can you pursue the vehicle? What are your options? What information do you need? Communications comes back and confirms the vehicle was used in an armed robbery and gives suspect description which subsequently matches the driver of the vehicle. Now can you pursue? What information do you need to give over the radio? A little training there. I told y'all this car was owned by the police department, which is strange. No sign of a radio or anything like that in it. Must have been undercover. I found the receipt where they bought it from a used car dealership too. Here's the next one. 2 officers respond to a domestic violence call. As they arrive, you observe a male driving away from the residence, firing rounds toward the residence. Evidently this is old stuff, because nowadays we can't tell what's male and what's female. Even Supreme Court justices don't know. Here's what I found under the passenger seat and here in the floorboard. I found 25 cents from 1985. I found a receipt from Hollywood Video. Let's see what they rented. Oh, they just got, looks like a lottery ticket maybe, I don't know. Hey, there's a socket. Somebody lost their 10mm Craftsman socket up under the seat. Cigarette lighter. And a lighter that works. And somebody ate a Twix. The right one, apparently. Interesting. Well, this got her shined up and cleaned up pretty good. It was pretty dirty, but don't look too bad now. So the only remaining items I have on this thing before I can sell it, or should sell it, is I got no check engine light. Not when you turn the key on or anything. I need to pull the dash out, I suppose, make sure it has a bulb in there, which I really don't want to do, but you know. I rigged up the test wire and I can hear things happening, but no check engine light. So I'm not sure if my computer's dead or there just ain't no light. I'm not sure. Alright, I tore the dash all apart in this thing just to see if somebody had taken the check engine bulb out, which they had not. However, it's burned out. No bueno. So I'm gonna have to put a new one in. It's just a 194, which I happen to have laying around. I'm gonna put it together and see what it does now. Alright, let's see what happens. Got check engine light, but does it go out? No, it does not. Well, at least it works. I can put the dash back. Alright, now I'm ready to put this bell back together, I guess, but the headlight switch here is, the cover is broke. The little tabs. I think I'm just going to JB weld it in place. That's what I think. That's what I did to the other plastic parts. But I can put that in after, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Wonder how our battery repair is going here. It's almost repaired, I guess. We'll let her keep going. Alright, you might be wondering, why is he so excited the check engine light is on? Because I think that means my computer ain't fried. At least that's my current opinion. So anyway, I gotta fix my headlight switch and install that, and I gotta put the wiper blades on it. Mama just painted the arms because it was kind of ugly, and I think the dollop on this thing is done. It really does need a new paint job and an LS motor and a 6-speed, but I'm not that guy, right?
Right.
Alright, that's going to conclude the Mustang endeavors for the weekend, I think. We are having to work on this a little bit. Some dogs jumped up on it and scratched the hood. I think I got it pretty good, buffing it. I guess it'll be okay. But when Mrs. Heavy Chevy gets back, she's going to continue cleaning it up, and I am going to clean off my workbench. Wish I had $1 for every time I said that. I wish I made $1. Well, I do kind of make a few dollars. I make more if y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and tell your friends. And so lots of people say that they've been unsubscribed from me, which is a shame. I do see that a lot of times I'll go up 2 subscribers and I'll lose 3, or up 1, lose 2. I don't know, maybe they're just trying to keep the man's trying to keep me down. What do you think? Or maybe I just should do better videos. Anyway, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time agonizing over it. I'm going to shut up now, ring the bell, and start the next video where I got to work on this head.